negative charge on oxygen and these things. So the alkoxide base. Okay, so the next step is the elimination of the CH3O minus to generate our 1,3 diketo. So in the final stage, in step, we do generate this 1,3 diketone, a beta keto ester, having pK 11 from our tetrahedral intermediate. Okay, so this is the last stage, last step of the condensation of the Claisen. So alternatively, this is 1 to elimination reaction. Negative charge in the oxygen of the tetrahedral intermediate can reform the carbon oxygen pi bond. Okay, and so doing break the carbon oxygen sigma bond, and an alkoxide group eliminates. So now the thing, the alkoxide, the what we alkoxide living group is not a good living group. Okay, so how that over here. Normally, one wouldn't think that alkoxide has a good living group. Okay, so pK of ethanol is 16, making CH3CH2O minus is strong base, and strong bases are worst or they are not good living groups. But elimination of our O minus, that means alkoxide, is still a much favorable pathway than reversal of slide here. The reversible bond I have drawn. Okay, so this means that this reaction is reversible. Okay, so if this is reaction is reversible, because methoxide alkoxide is strong base, and elimination of this alkoxide base is not that of easy because this is strong base. So reaction favors which path, whether to go back to the starting or whether to eliminate this methoxide. Okay, what we need this type, this product, and to eliminate, so reaction takes its own pathway to eliminate alkoxide base, whether that one is strong base, unless and until it will eliminate this alkoxide base and to form 1,3 diketone as a product. Okay, so this is thing I have explained over here. So elimination of RO minus is still much more favorable in this reaction rather than the reversal of the addition reaction. Okay, to give the ester enolate. So the pK of the ester is 25. So as alkoxide group is not a good living group, still it undergoes the elimination to give the 1,3 diketone as a product. Together, step second and step third are called nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction, because we are eliminating CH3O minus group and last step. That's why we can call that step nucleophilic acyl substitution reaction. This one to punch of addition elimination is a characteristic reaction of acyl group, and we will see it again and again and again. Okay, so this is the thing regarding the Claisen condensation reactions. So now next, deprotonation of the beta keto ester product. So okay, we can deprotonate the formed beta keto ester product. Okay, so that one is also easy, and in that way we can see generated 1,3 diketone product. Okay, so product of the Claisen, the beta keto ester is a considerably stronger acid having pK 11. Okay, so 1,3 diketone whatever we have generated, that has pK 11, that is strong acid having two acidic hydrogen atoms or maybe more than that one, than the conjugate acid of RO minus and ROH. Okay, so we can use in that way, as that one countless time acid base reaction, strongest acid plus stronger base will give weaker acid plus weak base. That one we want to learn in our next video lecture. Now we will see what is the how to do deprotonation once we generated this Claisen product, we can deprotonate that one, and once again we can generate carbanion here, because this one is highly acidic. Now these protons, they are highly acidic, and it's very easy to generate such kind of enolate now, and we can utilize such a enolate for further different reactions. Okay, we can consume all these things for the next reaction. So we can utilize these types of cascade reaction. So enolate form, so how these enolate, they can, how the delocalization of negative charge, and how much this 1,3 diketone, why that one is high pK, that means pK is stable, because it generates three resonating structure by delocalization of this negative charge. See, this 1,3 diketone is very important in synthesis of heterocyclic compounds. Okay, so eventually you will come to know that how this synthesis in different types of synthesis, not only in heterocycles but in different things we can synthesize this one. So here is the reason why the beta ketoester having pK 11 is so acidic. The negative charge on the beta ketoester passes through the carbon to two different oxygens, which are more electronegative and better able to stabilize the negative charge. That's why the pK of this compound or 1,3 diketone is 11. So that's why that one is acidic. Acidic things for the next reaction. Okay, so finally, why we need the mild acid quench? Because as we have seen in previous slide, okay, so what we have seen in previous slide, we have eliminated, that means methoxide ion is our byproduct. Okay, so alkoxide ion is byproduct, and this alkoxide ion can abstract proton anytime. It can abstract proton from here, and it can generate the carbanion. So to stop this thing, alkoxide ion CH3O minus, we have to treat our uh, uh, this one definitely, that one is generating in our reaction mixture, and finally we need a small acid treatment to to generate the final beta ketoester as a product. Okay, so this fire, for that thing we need acid quench for the Claisen condensation reaction. Now what is the cross Claisen condensation reaction? Okay, so we have seen two two same moles of ester we have reacted, enolizable ester we have reacted, and we got 1,3 beta keto ester we got. Okay, now crossed Claisen condensation is nothing but we can use two different types of esters. Okay, one aromatic and one aliphatic ester we can utilize here, and in that way we can generate crossed Claisen product. Okay, the same reaction mixture, sorry, same reaction mechanism, same ratios of base and starting materials, and in that way we can go for the cross Claisen product. Okay, so this is nothing but the cross Claisen condensation reaction. Now next one, how the Claisen condensation and Dickmann reaction, they are interrelated. So Dickmann reaction is nothing but that one is the intramolecular Claisen condensation reaction. So I have explained over here. So here what we can do. So intramolecular Claisen condensation. So in one molecule only two ester groups should be present. See here, you can see over here the example of the Dickmann reaction in the same molecule. So seven-membered molecule, aliphatic carbon chain is here. Seven carbon atoms are there, and this one here we have to we can generate over here the carbanion in the same molecule, and carbanion acts as a nucleophile, and that will attack on the same molecule carbonyl group. Okay, and to eliminate methoxide. Okay, so in the same molecule we can generate enolate, and this enolate can attack on the seventh carbon atom to eliminate methoxide and to form this cyclic cyclohexanone ring. Okay, so this is nothing but the Dickmann reaction, which is intramolecular Claisen condensation reaction. So it's very easy. You can find out the mechanism in the same way for the Dickman reaction as with the Claisen condensation reaction. Okay, so here are the some conclusions regarding Dickman and Claisen condensation for your more information. So everything I have included here, what I have explained already in our a lecture, that one I have summarized over here. Please go through it, and you can utilize for your examination point of view. Okay, thank you for the observing. We will stop here.